riding up until the day I meet you. I'm riding up. I look up in the skies, asking out a while, but never let it faze me. I'm keeping good vibes when I'm on the road. Watch out for all surprises. What it provides is good and bad, but nothing entices.
Another one day in the night, let me paint the view, color down with my light. For every moment shared with you, not in the day, but never fully gone. Go and be back again until the coming over down.
For all the days ahead of us, put your hands up, wave it side to side for good luck. For all the nights like this, put your hands up, love the moment even from dusk. Yo, you always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Nothing comes between us, dancing like ballerinas under the moonlight all night long. How these plain and simple scenes get painted so vividly by you. I just wanna stay with you.
Around the world is slowly dance, whenever our eyes meet. You know you leave me in a trance. It means everything to me, looking down below. The one I seek to find, no matter where you might go. Remember you'll be on my mind.
Always watching over me, somehow you make me feel invisible. Power to my soul, yeah. I'm not easy things that used to bother me, cause your existence just lights me up, yeah. You always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Within the inner heart I plead for you to talk to me. I wanna hear all the good and bad new stories you have. As I drift across the sky, the hour hand turns high. So good night, let me sing a lullaby. I'll be singing, baby.
Time to shine and I'm down and round. I'm gonna drive until the break of dawn, rounding out. I'm on a mission, riding out. Whatever it is I gotta do, riding out until the day I meet you. I'm riding out. I look up in the skies, asking out a while, but never let it faze me. I'm keeping good vibes when I'm on the road. Watch out for all surprises. What it provides is good and bad, but nothing entices.
Another one day in the night, let me paint the view, color down with my light. For every moment shared with you, not in the day, but never fully gone. Go and be back again until the coming over down.
For all the days ahead of us, put your hands up, wave it side to side for good luck. For all the nights like this, put your hands up, love the moment even from dusk. Yo, you always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
dancing like ballerinas under the moonlight all night long. How these plain and simple scenes get painted so vividly by you. I just wanna stay with you.
Around the waters rolling dance whenever all eyes meet. You know you leave me in a trance. It means everything to me looking down below. The one I seek to find, no matter where you might go. Remember you'll be on my mind.
Always watching over me, somehow you make me feel invisible. Power to my soul, yeah. How the easy things that used to bother me, cause your existence just lights me up, yeah. You always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Within the inner heart I plead for you to talk to me. I wanna hear all the good and bad, the stories you had. As I drift across the sky, the overhead turns high. So good night, let me sing along.
Okay. We finally get back on this train. I don't know for how long, but yeah, I keep falling off, and yeah, it kind of needs to get done. Like I need to catch up with this game's story, just because like when updates come out, I shouldn't be so far behind and have to experience the story out of order, which is exactly what's happening, and it's kind of annoying the hell out of me. So it's making my
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled.
making my OCD go crazy when I have to do that shit. Especially because like you get new units and shit like that, and I don't want to miss out on free shit. So yeah, like if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure like Pyros is a free unit, but only if you do the fucking whatchamacallit. So yeah, like let me see, hold on. Early unlock. There's no whatchamacallit here. But honestly, I would just like to be caught up because this shit is like annoying as fuck. Yeah, and it gets you get Mindscape shit too. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, at some point I'm just gonna fucking. Yeah, at some point I'm just definitely gonna have to like skip this, but.
Ever burning fire. My flames will
I'll steal all of your hearts.
I can't read. Nian, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. I am doing okay. How are you? Is my battery at? Not max yet. Okay. That's slightly annoying. Just a little bit. Slightly irritating. Okay. Let's go to the video store first, and then we'll go to Tin Master. This is either. What the hell? Is there even anybody here that can give support chips? What the? I thought it would have been Nicole, but I guess not. Slightly I do not have a VTuber model. I'm not my my hardware is not strong enough to actually do so. But yeah, you can follow me on X if you'd like to. Yeah, I guess we'll just... Yeah, I got the follow. Alright. Let's go to my boy How really quickly. And because I don't want to procrastinate too much, but I do want to start that story because like I've been super procrastinating with this, but a lot of it's just because of all the damn work that I've been having to do.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day.
It's like 60, so it'll be 80. I'll just do this. I'm gonna go to do this from now on.
Stopping to take a break can help you go further.
I can't believe that I'm out of anomaly stuff. I mean, honestly, thinking about that, that actually does make a lot of sense, since like a lot of the anomaly agents were just coming out, and I just wasn't like Jane's anomaly, Valina's anomaly.
Got a new. Which a take a deep breath. I always feel at ease with you. Special
Arya's
album.
anomaly.
Needs stand nothing to fear. As a stage out. Needs some voice and nothing to fear. The weather's nice today. The anticipation of ready for
Whatever you
You want to test? Hush. Would you like to take a stroll on the beach with me?
Technically, yeah, Alice's anomaly. is
Starlight,
low,
it-
but, like,
Hey.
yeah,
I may be
that
slow,
makes sense.
but I still have 2 fists to swing.
Hold on. Did you like send me a message or something? I don't have
How about this?
No escape. Hear the howling wind. No escape. You won't be just here.
I fucking love Yuzu. She's so fucking adorable. My voice is low? Oh, well, I mean, I was kind of mumbling, but... But I mean, more than that, my mic is literally kind of at max, but I also have gotten, like, I had to get a new microphone because my other one kind of died, so...
Hear the howling wind. Hit 'em where it hurts. Time to end this.
Time for a surprise!
Alright, one more, and then story time. Okay, hold on. I'm looking. I do not see anything.
Don't underestimate the enemy.
How about this? Sure, leave it to me.
One more try. Hit him where it hurts.
Switch it up.
Okie dokie. That's done. I literally can't believe I'm out of anomaly bits, man. That's crazy. Okie
I'll
dokie.
steal all of your hearts.
Toki, thank you for the follow. Wait. Wait a minute. What? Weren't you already following me? Alrighty. Okay, let's see here. Got that. Alright, this go here. Oh. Oh, let's see. Collect. Can't be used again. Use you though. You can be used again. Okay. Alright, and that gets us back over here. Let's check my intel board. This is Aquino, and Uko. GG easy. Okay, can't do anything else because yeah, the rest of these take battery. Yup. No commissions don't, but yeah. Do I feel like fighting the thrall right now, bro? Like, Uko did one for me. All right, I got him. I'll go ahead and take care of this. What the hell? What up? Alright. It's been a minute since I had to fight this little bitch, but let's see here. I don't even know what actually. I don't even know what my better fighting area is anymore.
I'll be fine. Shit, frost spreads. I cut through the darkness. Frost glistens. Radiant cloud. Gah! Let
I
this
can't
sword
believe I
rain.
get to the story
Send
part.
you away.
That fuck me anyway. Like, for the most part, I understand it.
Shit. Shit. Huh? Huh. Glimmer!
Let me give you a little treat, like this.
Shit. Shit. Sing in the name of hope.
Definitely avoided that.
Glimmer! Shit. Huh? Huh. Hup. Stand down.
And he's down. Alrighty. Alrighty, and that maxes out my weekly because I did 9 boss battles yesterday. 9 was crazy. I fought the same person I fought the same boss 9 times yesterday. Like, sheesh. Alrighty, I think that's everything now. So yeah, alright, story time. Wise, you sure took your sweet time getting here. Senior Yen was already starving. I saw some premium tangerine peel the other day and couldn't help but splurge on it. Been pinching pennies ever since, but now it's finally time to treat myself to this feast. To be honest with you, I actually skipped lunch just for this meal. Hey, since we're coming anyway, we can't let Porcelumix off easy, right? Now that everyone's here, let's roll. Ah, Sweetie. I love Sweetie. Sweetie as a S rank unit win, because I fucking love her character design. Welcome to Yamcha Scene. Esteemed guests of Porcelumix, please head to the banquet hall on the 2nd floor. You then arrive at the banquet hall on the 2nd floor. Nothing good ever happens at any banquet, I can tell you that right now. Wow, so many people. It looks like this Wi-Fi Peninsula security inspection is a pretty big deal. Yeah, you've got a point. Even without the Exaltus causing trouble, there's still a lot of conflicts between the workers and Porcelumix regarding work safety. It'd be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. Oh yeah, since Damien sent us the invitation, let's go say hi to him. Hey juniors, your senior's gonna have to pass on this one. I just don't vibe with that Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache. Yeah, Wise and I can handle it. Just focus on the food. Try to eat enough for Shifu and the others too. Wise, let's go. Damien's over there. I still don't trust this dude.
The mystics from Yunquei Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Judging from your tone, are you upset that our Shifu isn't here?
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwen Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunquei Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
With so many people here for the safety inspection, do you still have time to worry about our dinner?
It's part of my responsibility to take care of the guests. But I understand what you mean, Master Wise. considering that the Exaltus appeared in Yfe Peninsula and Porsalumex is responsible for security, I might seem a bit too relaxed. To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Porsalumex and Yfe Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I see now. No wonder you were so willing to provide us with clues earlier. It wasn't your head on the chopping block. It seems like it won't be long before you have full control over security, too.
Come now. No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation. But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
Oh? Why is that?
Ha! Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porsalumex remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Yfe Peninsula. We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up, which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military in Yfe Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often have conflicts regarding porcelain issues, but it seems the situation is even worse than I expected.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of porcelain, and by controlling Yfe Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing the identities of the military guests here today is key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Missy Zolda is not a military officer. She's a research consultant. Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porsalumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
I see. There's no more pressure from TOPS' executives, the government, or the military. But who are the remaining guests? There are quite a few older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment? It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear guests, thank you for coming to Phylum Heights to participate in the Yfe Peninsula Safety Inspection. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the Porsalumex Group.
Time out. What the fuck are you wearing? What the Does your mama know she dresses you like a sofa? What? Oh, good God.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also Co-Chief Executive Officer.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porsalumex together. So are those two your direct superiors?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porsalumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but Now they're secretly competing against each other.
Is it okay for you to talk about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly. The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Wi-Fi Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side, so I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of.
Ladies and gentlemen, the safety inspection will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Wise, what should we do now that Damien's left?
I want to look around the banquet hall. After everything Damien said, I'm curious about the guests. He plays things close to the vest, so it's hard to know what to believe.
All right, I'll take a look around too. Catch you later.
Okay. You know, I vaguely remember this part. Like, very vaguely. Such a major incident in Wi-Fi Peninsula has caused great alarm. We have betrayed your trust with our negligence. No, everyone knows the risk of producing porcelain in the hollow, and who knows when those exaltas might pop up again. It's impressive how Damien, the head of your Wi-Fi Peninsula branch, acted decisively to root out the exaltas, preventing even bigger losses. It's rare to see such gumption in young people these days, all thanks to Mr. Lucro's constant guidance. You flatter me, but it's really all thanks to Mr. Ferox's keen eye for talent. Finding such a gem like this. Look at you two being all formal with each other. We spend all day hunched over our desks, so it's rare we get to head out like this. Let's just think of this trip to Wi-Fi Peninsula as our little vacation. We're truly grateful for your kind words. Wi-Fi Peninsula isn't quite the throne quarter, so please excuse our humble hospitality. For Porcelumic's hosting, how could anything be less than perfect? The top guests at the venue appear relaxed, definitely not looking like they're here to hold Porcelumic's accountable. On the contrary, Lucro and Ferox remain hostile in their exchanges, even in front of TOPS executives. Damien says he hasn't sided with either party, and it seems to be true. But just thinking about dealing with these two higher-ups gives me a stomach ache. Props to him for managing to walk that tightrope. Professor Walker, how's that project you mentioned earlier coming along? I think it has real potential. The direction looks promising, but the requirements for experimental equipment and environment are too high. I'm getting headaches every day over funding issues. You better make the most of this chance. With all the TOPS VIPs here, all it takes is a little nod and boom, it's a done deal, right? I'm on good terms with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Yes, please, thank you. It's no big deal, but you and your star people should think about helping me with my research project too. Sure will. Many experts in the inspection team seem to know each other. Rather than focusing on their duties as part of the inspection team, everyone seems more interested in their own research projects. Well, that's only human nature. But if they get TOPS as a sponsor, they can't really say anything about the affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula anymore, right? Hey, miss, we're out of Lazuli Chalasu here. Better restock soon. Alright, please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. Hey, no rush. I heard Porcelumix might brought in a special guest chef today. They've gotta know how to make lobster 3 ways, right? Let's start with 3, each prepared differently. Remember, for the versamelli and the steamed one, go easy on the oyster sauce and the garlic paste, and don't forget to add sea urchin when making the creamy baked version. Alright, got it. You're just straight up ordering? We're just getting started. Time to show you what this panda thyron is made of. Oh, right. If I can't finish my food, I can get it packed to go, right? Yes, of course. Sure. Takeout might not taste quite as good, but with these top-notch ingredients, I can work some magic when I get home and turn it into another amazing meal. Saves a ton of money, too. Listen up, miss. I want 3 portions of each of these. Braised goose feet and abalone sauce. A duck in a treasure pot. Oh my god. Amber custard pastries. Crab meat coin dumplings. Vegetable crystal shumai. Oh, right. And throw in a couple ounces of that lingji mushroom from the beef bone soup with wolfberries. My senior brother's been having trouble sleeping lately, and it's getting worse. This will be perfect nourishing meal for him. After that, I've already made a round through the banquet hall. Time to meet up with Belle.
Wise, you're back. Find anything interesting?
From what I saw, the safety inspection doesn't seem as serious as I imagined. The experts and TOPS representatives were even chatting and laughing together. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
Yeah, I had the same feeling. The safety inspection seems more like a ritual for the city's upper circles to align their intentions and just a way to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But come on, let's not worry about that now. It's not every day Porcelumex is picking up the tab. Let's enjoy the meal. Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
at your top.
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Huh? Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much.
Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry?
Sorry. I must excuse myself.
Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde. That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
After learning about the inspection team from Mrs. Old, you bid her goodbye and have a delicious dinner. Late that night, after Porcelumex welcome banquet had ended, and a luxury suite prepared by Porcelumex for the inspection team. Okay, that escalated very quickly.
The time fields. Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now, so I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said, all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wi-Fi Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine. Porcelumex has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable. The reason? Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth.
Bro, I knew he was
They just
a
want to
snake.
see a once honorable family brought to ruin. Miss, the honor of the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake. I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do? What's going on? What's that?
A few minutes later, inside Sabine Temple, a certain urgent knocks on the door wakes you up.
Wise. You're up too?
The knocking on the door, it wasn't my imagination, right?
It wasn't just my imagination. Someone really was knocking. I'm pretty sure I heard Signorine who answer the door. Wise, let's go check it out too. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up at this hour.
Master Pawn, that glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths on this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquay Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that clearly. But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. My apologies. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
We're here, Signorine Hu. What's going on?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
What? You're Mr. Wise and Miss Bell?
Hi. I'm Wise, and this is my sister Belle.
Hi! Didn't expect we'd meet again. All right, Wise, stop staring at me. I know I shouldn't have said that.
After a few minutes, Alice explains what had happened earlier.
I see. So, you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
To be honest, Ms. Montefio and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch. Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the time fields. Turns out she's likely here in place of her grandfather, who's fallen ill. We're not sure what exactly happened, but Alice was probably threatened by them. In any case, Porcelumix clearly doesn't take her seriously. The way they're treating her so differently from the other guests is really going over the line.
Since Ms. Montefio spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
Hey, Wise, what do you think?
Since she's a friend of Lucy's, we should help her out. Our last encounter was a bit awkward, but it was mostly on our end.
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, And you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand. Don't worry. Here at Yunque Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Senior Yinhu, you just assumed we would take the job.
Hey, come on now. What do you mean, speaking on your behalf, huh? Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded, they're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
Can you please stop putting more pressure on me, Senior?
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Wise will go with you to investigate.
Are you both really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumix have brought recently.
No need to worry, Miss Timefield. If you need help, we're more than willing to take the commission.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
Yep, Alice settled into her room at Sweebian Temple. Alright, one part down. Going back to bed. Whee! As expected, you fall asleep the moment you hit the bed, and the next morning... Mr. Wise, hi, I'm Alice. Your sister just gave me your knock-knock contact info. Looking forward to connecting with you. I'm really sorry for reaching out so early and bothering you. No worries, I was just about to come look for you. Alright, I'll be waiting for you here at the Swabian Temple Atrium.
Mr. Wise. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
No problem. You came to us for help, and really, no need to be so formal. Just call me Wise.
Alright. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
You seem a little tired. Did the thought of what you saw outside last night keep you up?
Not at all. Having all of you nearby made me feel quite safe. It's just, the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match. Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
How about we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
Mr. Wise, shall we head out to investigate the area below my apartment building?
Alice, let's talk about last night. You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang.
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window. I pulled back the curtains and saw large slanted shadows, and there was a glowing skeleton.
Here we are. I'm staying at the building on the left. Due to the influx of visitors from TOPS and the inspection team, Porcelumix ran out of rooms in their guest building, so I was arranged to stay here instead. Huh? Look at the ground over there. There's all kinds of items scattered around. A bunch of miscellaneous items are scattered on the ground near the vending machine. A recycling bin for empty cans, flower pots, fresh soil. Huh? Where did these flower pots come from? When I passed by here yesterday, there weren't any around. Oh, look, there's an identical flower pot on that balcony over there. I can't believe they put a flower pot in such a dangerous location. If anyone in our household did something that irresponsible, Mr. Arnold would certainly scold them. Oh, he's our butler. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. Maybe it's because you not only took me in when I had nowhere else to go, but you also have been really sweet. I feel at ease around you. Oh, I just remembered something. After that skeleton and huge tilted shadow flashed by the outside window, there was another noise from downstairs. It must have been the sound of the falling flower pot. The balcony with the flower pots is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Maybe whatever scared Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot. Motherfuckers just fell off the building. That's crazy. This is the guest house where Alice lives. Let's look around carefully for any clues. The second to last floor, the one with the advert, the window is right next to the drain pipe on the left side of the billboard. Huge, basically covering the entire window. There's nothing near the window that could support such a massive object. The drain pipes and adverts have very limited capacity. Where did that dark shadow come from? Ah, I see. Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Yesterday, while I was in my room, I kept hearing noise from around here. It turns out there's a construction site not far behind. Yeah, I could see the huge crane, tower crane. Wait, a tower crane? The overturned drinks crate must have been hit by that flower pot, but why would this lone box end up all the way out here? Yeah, it's weird for it to be here. Upon closer inspection, there are a number of thin scratches on the surfaces of the box. No, wait, these look like claw marks from some small animal. You have a gut feeling that you're onto something, and before you know it, you lift the box. Oh, there's a trail of tiny footprints. Glow in the dark paint. The exact same color as that glowing skeleton I saw last night. Looks like we found our perp.
Wise, have you figured out what happened last night?
You got scared by a
I
dog.
have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
Let's start by piecing together what we know so far.
First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. Cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. Now, onto the flower pot. Why do you think the flower pot fell?
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up, but that little creature couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller. Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
It's pretty clear. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in phosphorescent paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes. There's no phosphorescent paint on the drain pipe, so it's likely the little creature hitched a ride on the cargo and was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, it couldn't have dressed itself up like that.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Wise, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them, we might be able to find whoever or whatever's behind this. Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Let's follow them and check it out.
How could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off? Let's go down and take a look.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM. Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Fairy, you're not helping.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Uh-oh, the footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone? Huh? There it is! Don't let it get away!
Hey, stop! There! It ran into the jump!
So you were behind yesterday's pranks! The real culprit...
Monato?
What? Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming! What can I get for you? Huh? Oh well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all.
She's such a fucking troll.
Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you are the owner of this tanuki? His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama. Uh-huh. What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases. Excuse me for being presumptuous.
Wait a minute. We came here to confront them, yet somehow it feels like Alice just got completely shut down.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount.
1%?
Thank you very much.
The fuck?
Wait, we're not here to shop. Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other, and yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place. Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Waifei Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
Excuse me, may I say something? Porcelumex brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that, even with so many well-known experts on the inspection team, none dare to defy Porcelumex. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training. Wise, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again.
I really appreciate you saying that.
But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night?
No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance.
Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
The fuck is that? A porcelain shard of relatively high purity. From the looks of it, it probably used to be part of a large device.
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it just my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Monato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
Could someone explain what just happened?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow, items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
Where did you find the shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloam Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Monato! We're heading to Siloam Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with.
Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that?
It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right?
Of course not! But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Wise, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly.
Soon after, Alice leaves.
You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Can I come with you to Siloon Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the Hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day. Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door.
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Wise away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Monato, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
Wise, sorry I didn't get to say hi earlier. It's hard to get a word in when Yuzuha's around. What the heck, Monato? That's so mean. We're classmates, though we've got a ton of students from Waifei Peninsula. Standout characters like Monato are pretty rare, and those who are both eye-catching and genuinely nice people are even rarer. Don't just go along with what she says. Actually, Yuzuha was the one who wanted to investigate. But I also think we can't let Porcelumix get away with just a slap on the wrist. Anyway, let's head to Siloon Bay and ask around. Speaking of Siloon Bay, it's an area near the shore below Falum Heights. In the past, Lumite ore mined from the Hollow was washed there first. Now quite a few residents have moved in. The elevator at Swabian Temple's entrance goes straight to Siloon Bay. Should have been fixed last week. Let's go check it out.
The elevator's still out of service? But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed,
This bitch
some
looks
facilities
evil.
and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry, I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porcelumix. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Siloon Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Siloon Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since Porcelumix has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Siloon Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
On the other side.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Siloon Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porcelumix. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
There must be other ways to get to Siloon Bay, right? After all, the elevator wasn't always here.
Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something Porcelumix tells outsiders to fool them.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porcelumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Silum Bay.
Good point. Yuzaha and I will go check things out first, Wise. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Shortly after Yuzaha and Monato leave, you return to Swabian Temple with the Absora Shard and briefly tell Belle about what had happened that morning. I can sense some etheric matter, but I can't tell if it's a sacrifice or not. I hate to admit it, but I guess my perception isn't quite on your level. I barely even use that perception technique Shifu taught me. But I agree with you all. This thing's super suspicious. We should definitely look into it properly. Wise, I'll come with you to Silum Bay using Eos. I might be able to help. After tidying up a bit, you set out with Eos.
I wonder how things are going with Monato and Yuzaha. Let's go check.
There's a trust event? Pan Yenhu. Hey, sweetie, could I get one of everything that's on Yabtrasin's menu? Pan Shifu, are you sure? Even if we invited everyone from Swabian Temple, I doubt you could finish that much food. And you usually wait for the store sales to buy even a bottle of MSG at a discount, but now you're suddenly spending this much? If you don't mind me asking, did something happen? Just keep the food coming, I can handle it. I'm sorry you had to see me like this, Junior Wise, but I absolutely must spend this money on food today. I have to. When I came back from the grocery shopping this morning, I overheard Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Ye chatting in the courtyard. They actually said they'd rather eat at Yabtrasin than have my cooking. Your own people not wanting the food you make. That's the worst kind of shame for a cook. I ended up sitting at the cable car station for hours, and the meat in my bag was practically getting cooked by the sun. I hate to admit it, but if everyone's saying that, then maybe my cooking does need work. I've got to learn from Yumchashin and cook dishes that'll change their minds. I see. Pan Shifu, there's no need to feel down about losing to us. We held our ground for many years in Waifei Peninsula, where customers are super picky about their food. We've got some killer skills up our sleeves. Your cooking's, well, really well known too. I even thought about poaching you as our head chef before. Just for that alone, your food's already got a place in everyone's heart at Swabian Temple. So you see, maybe you want to think twice about ordering every single dish we got here. Besides, it's not like you're gonna master our secret recipes just by tasting everything once. Thanks for the comfort, but now I feel worse. I won't rest till everyone says my food's the best in all of New Eridan. Another reason? What else could it be? Isn't it just that the food I make doesn't taste as good as theirs? Oh, now that you mention it, it could totally be it. Good Goods recently stocked this new seasoning, Rio Drinks Company's concentrated catnip extract. It was on sale, so I bought a few bottles. Figured I shouldn't waste them, so I've been adding a few spoonfuls to my cooking for flavor. I've used up about half a bottle. Shifu came looking for me after dinner the other day. Ew, that smell in the food lately. Did you cook on the bamboo mat? Be careful not to set the house on fire. Oh, really? So everyone's just not used to my new seasoning, and here I thought my cooking wasn't good enough. Perfect, I'll lay off the catnip sauce seasoning for now. I'm gonna go make some authentic dishes for dinner tonight. So it was just a misunderstanding. Yep, sounds exactly like something you get caught up in, Pan Shifu. I know. After all, having everyone dislike my cooking would feel way worse than losing all my kidneys. I guess you really can't skimp on food expenses. Okay. Actually, I think you've been a bit on edge ever since you saw that rich girl. I don't want Wise to think you're a mean person. I couldn't care less about that lady. Besides, what does it matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta put your habit of worrying about everyone on the back burner and think about how we're gonna deal with these patrolling security mechs instead. Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain paths too. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through, under the pretext that remnants of the Exaltus might be trying to escape. And he even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. Yeah, they've got triple the strength of a normal person, and they never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. So you're saying you've got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage as long as it's not human patrols? Phew, good thing the princess isn't here right now, or she'd definitely be all, absolutely not, you cannot do that. Yuzuha, you say you don't care. Alright, Wise, let's roll. Minato and I will handle shutting down the enemies. You take care of wiping out those visual logs. Minato was totally ignored. Alright, if we're all set, let's head out. Alright, this will probably be the last part that I do tonight, and then we will stop. More than likely, because this is probably going to take more than the amount of time that I have here, but whatever.
We just have to follow this track to get to Siloon Bay. Watch out! There's security mechs patrolling up ahead.
We've got enemies.
Okay, like, I know how to play this fucking
careful.
character. Come on now.
Don't go too hard, Minato, or people will notice the damage.
Can't we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something?
The agent's suggestion is worthy of consideration.
Barry, shush. All done. Let's go.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec.
What's wrong, Yuzuha? Ever since we set out, I've had this feeling someone's been tailing us. Sorry, there are no available video recording devices on this mountain path. Who on earth could it be? Shh, they're coming!
Oh, it's you.
Alice, don't be afraid. It's us.
Wise, it's you. You frightened me.
You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here?
Mizukinami? Mr. Komano? I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you.
Okay.
And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Damn.
Alice, are you really sure it's okay for you to join us?
Thank you, Wise. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Siloon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Alright then, I've got no objections. What about you, Minato?
Welcome aboard.
Meanwhile,
a patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
Posture check? Ugh.
Alright, let's see what you've got. Okay, I'll take care of it. You're a real chatterbox, but you handle yourself well in a fight.
Oh, I appreciate it.
If you're not sure how to respond to Yuzuha, just don't. She won't get mad. Wise, you can give it a try too.
Uh-oh, it's people from Porcelumex.
Shh, let's try to avoid them and take a detour.
Well,
As if all those security mechs weren't enough. Now they're sending in reinforcements?
hilariously, I had actually
Damien
just
is such
sat
a headache
back
to
down,
deal
so,
with.
I've been very tired. All this overtime that I keep having to work for work. The way is blocked. There wasn't a door here before. Must be a recent installation. Let me see. Yeah, it's the type that triggers an alarm if you try to climb over it. It's really reassuring how meticulous Minato is. Just happened to have a sidekick installing locks when I was working part-time before. Ah, so that's when you were so busy you didn't even have time to check Spook Shack forums, huh? But what do we do now? Yeah, I'll use EOS and access the Bangbu workbench and find the passcode. Yep. Tons and tons of fucking overtime. Mandated overtime, too. So, yeah. Just...
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Wise was always the one jumping around with Eos before. Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
Oh, okay. I see. Not bad, maybe. expected those to blow up, and they didn't blow up, so I'm kind of mad. Yeah, unfortunately, my fucking job is awful, and, yeah. Basically, we're just... I almost died. Just, yeah, mandating overtime, and it's been like that for the last fucking month and a half, and it's driving me insane. Like, I am actively looking for another job because I'm just over it. Just make it seem like there's something up here. I don't think there is, but I'll double check. Yeah, it's the reason why I haven't been streaming as much, because I'm just, most of the time, too fucking tired. Yeah, most of the time I'm just too tired in order to actually stream, especially after spending fucking 10 hours at a call center talking to dumb fucks. So, due to that fact, basically I get off work and I'm just like, yeah, I don't fucking feel like talking to anybody. Big surprise.
Classic Phaethon.
Great job, Belle. Let's keep going.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing. How much longer until we get to Sunroom Bay?
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
And then we're there?
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch him. Right, Wise? Your weakness has been exposed.
All done. Everyone, let's move.
Oh, we're about to get jumped. Yeah, that wasn't ominous at all. The worst part about the fucking overtime shit is, like, basically, like, we have to do at least 5 hours of overtime every week, like, minimum. So I'm just like, alright, man, whatever. But it's like, sure, get money, but fucking sacrifice mental health. So rip. But kind of at this point, I kind of need to do it somewhat, because I just had a $1,400 car payment that, like, ripped my savings apart. So yeah, that's great, but it is what it is. I had to do what I had to do. So this is Silent Bay. What a beautiful sight. Finally made it. Wise, did you rest well? It seems like Miss Ikonami and the others have found someone selling porcelain materials. Let's head over. Alright, and, well, okay. I thought it was gonna be more than that, but... Alright, that is going... It was a pretty bad accident that the car was in, so... I mean, it wasn't totaled or anything. Things were... The car was definitely able to be fixed, but the parts that I had to get... honestly, the parts wasn't even that expensive. I spent most of that bill is labor, but it is what it is. But it's fixed now. It just took one of my checks, like my entire check from last week. So, like last Friday, I got the car back, and it took that entire check. So it is what it is. So my ass is broke until next Friday. I have like what, $90 to my name. So it'd be like that. Anyway, like I said, that was going to be it for me tonight. I did what, 4 parts of the chapter, if I'm not mistaken. Not too much, but I did at least start it, so. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we're about halfway through. We're actually halfway through 2.2, which is good. So, yeah, I might actually be able to like continue this. I get off at 3 every day this week, just because of how they have my schedule set up. Like they wanted me to come in on Saturday for fucking overtime, which I'm like, all right, that's kind of ass, but because I didn't go to work yesterday, that'll probably happen. So I get off at 3 every day this week, which is fucking amazing because I haven't gotten off at 3. I haven't gotten off at 3, which is my normal time of getting off, in the last month. I get off at 4 o'clock and I'm so fucking exhausted I don't feel like doing anything. So we'll probably continue on with this more tomorrow. Tomorrow is tacos. Yeah, it's Wednesday, so we get tacos. But yeah, we'll get to chapter 3 and yeah, continue on. Luckily for me, like chapter 4, we get to chapter 4 and we got to do chapter 5, but then we get to skip chapter 6 because I already did it. So that's great. And then we need to do the interludes and shit. So interludes and epilogues. So we still got stuff to do, but we will get through it. I've just been super fucking tired and not being able to commit doing this because I just can't fucking focus on the story because I'm so goddamn exhausted. Anyway, like I said, that will be it for me tonight. I do want to thank you guys for coming out and chilling with me. I always appreciate it. Even if you're just lurking, you don't really have to ever say anything on my streams. Just being here is good enough for me. It always helps. I just want to put that out there. Thank you guys for all the follows and all of that good stuff. Check my phone. Oh, I didn't even get a notification. But yeah, I appreciate you guys all chilling with me. It's always super, super appreciated. At the current moment, I am not renewing my PlayStation Plus subscription. So once the 20th happens, or well, the 19th comes, I'm pretty sure it's the 19th. I will not have PlayStation Plus, so I won't be playing any multiplayer games on PlayStation. Cause yeah, they lost their goddamn minds. So I need them to do something and roll that shit back or whatever before I want to actually start supporting them again. But it's not like I'm playing any games that really need it anyway. So it is, it's one of those things. So I don't need PlayStation Plus in order to play Zenless Zone Zero. So yeah, honestly, I barely like the only game that I was using that would have used that is Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and while I am interested in some of the like the DLC packs for that shit, yeah, I don't know. Like it's only because like I have the DLC, so it's just like maybe I should, maybe I should do it, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. At the current moment, I don't see myself playing that game until like the new stuff comes out, but either way, like I don't have like $70 to be giving Sony before my next paycheck, so that shit just gonna have to wait. It don't really matter regardless. So I went on and canceled the subscription for now, but I really want Sony to kind of think about their fucking life choices because that shit is ass. I am so disappointed with them, especially because, again, They won the whole fucking 8th generation of gaming just simply because they said that they were keeping physical discs, and then for whatever fucking reason now we're here. I don't know. This is the worst timeline, guys. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. Please take care of yourselves. Drink some water, eat some food, get some good rest, and we will catch you all on the next one. Have a good night.